Okay, so let's get to the text that we're going to use in class here. Okay, so the main text, the primary text, the one that you need to read is the 1619 project. Uh, there are three, the three first, the first three texts are the one you want to read, uh, with really the middle one, the one by Nicole Hannah-Jones, as the text that you want to read. Okay, so I'll go over the other two. So if you want to read them, that's up to you. And then associated texts are George Yancey on race. I've put it up there for you. It's in the workshop, annotated, uh, and I'll show you the parts of the text that I think are relevant. Again, that's not required to read. Recommended. Another text by Nicole Hannah-Jones, which just came out today in the New York Times, "The Case for Reparations," which is an associated um, historical argument. Okay, and we'll probably come back to this text when we do capitalism. Okay, but I'll put it out there, and I'll just go over some highlights of it. You might find it useful, and then finally, uh, the text by the Confederate Monument, which we'll take a look at. This was an op-ed piece today in the New York Times, uh, and so I'll just go over that. I think it applies to what we're doing here. Again, not required, but recommended or suggested. Okay. All right. Let's turn to the 1619 project, and I'm just going to riff off the text to sort of read the text ahead of time for you here. Um, so, and give you a sense of what the text is about and how to read the text and how to understand the text with how to use it as a tool um, in terms of our conversation that we want to have here with historical culture and historical consciousness. Okay, so anyway, a little background on this text. This was published last year by the New York Times, August of 2019, and it was predicated on the 400th anniversary of the first African American slaves being brought to the United States.